Novastar fraud, clip number 5. So Ambrozie came to my home on speakerphone. He talked to me and Marlon Jefferson. Most of the conversations that took place in my home with Ambrozie were on the speakerphone, and at my home at the time was my family members as well as an employee. So all of these calls were witnessed. I was assured, because I was so nervous about the damage to my home, that I did not have to worry, because that Marlon Jefferson would properly put in the numbers for the home so that I would get my loan put through. Ambrozie explained to me repeatedly that he did what he was told by Marlon Jefferson, and that Novastar owned Streetlinks, so that basically he was telling me that he was an employee, even though he was supposed to be an independent contractor, that he had a agreement or contract with Streetlinks that linked him up, and that this was a common practice. I was not his first and only case of Streetlinks with Novastar. According to California law, however, there was much fraud. Ambrozie is supposed to be independent, the appraisal company, and the company was called Oceanside Appraisals here in California. California has laws and regulations. Kansas City, Missouri does not, and that is probably analytically the reason why Novastar actually put its corporation in Missouri, was because there was and still is no regulations for appraisers in that state. And when this all happened, people became concerned that Novastar had overvalued properties, but no one did any investigation to find out what was actually going on inside Novastar. What was going on inside Novastar is Novastar controlled, owned, and the agents for the appraisals were actually under the governance of Novastar. So you couldn't go to anyone else if you were a borrower, so that this was a monopolization as well. Anti-RICO monopolization. You couldn't go to another appraiser company or you wouldn't get your loan. So there's many aspects of this that are of fraud and criminal nature. So the California laws that were breached were lack of independence, also failure to report negative aspects in the appraisal. Ambrozie never reported any of the things, including the 50% of my footage that was lost, the contamination, the sewage, the mold, everything the landslides that happened to me, the buildings separating off, all of these major losses which decreased the value of my home, he did not report. I'm stopping now, and for the next